Even though we had Star Wars The Force Awakens this year, which was an amazing movie, unfortunately not every year can be perfect, and as usual, we have been graced with terrible movies that we should all forget. Here are my top 5. Well, this film, I'd say, promises too much. Like, it's called Tomorrowland. The trailers were filled with this magical, mystical land with a magic pin. And to be honest, I only spend about 20 minutes in Tomorrowland. The rest of it is George Clooney being a miserable old man, some random girl, and Hugh Laurie is just wasted as the villain. Like, he's supposed to be a big villain, and he's absolutely wasted, and it is so obvious he's the villain. Like, you can just tell. He might as well just come out and say, I'm the bad guy. Partly because he's English and this is an American film, so that's practically a massive giveaway by now. But this just... why? Damon Lindelof, just... no. And plus, I've seen the descriptions of it coming out on Sky Movies now. A boy? Yeah, this was genuine synopsis. A boy discovers this. No, a girl does. And it's just filled with a random robot girl, a normal girl, a normal human boy, and a George Clooney, and that boy doesn't really do anything. And then the ending doesn't really do much either. They just throw a bunch of pins to random people. You just can't set a movie like that. It just doesn't work. Really? This, whatever it is, came from the people who brought us X-Men Days of Future Past. Are you kidding me? Like, Fantastic Four or Fant4stic, depending what poster you saw. This is the ultimate Fantastic Four. Dimensions. How did they manage to screw this up? It's like, the only reason why it's at number 4 is because the first 20 minutes are good and promising. It's good before they do a time jump to 1 year later, and then it's complete rubbish. Like, the Invisible Woman doesn't even go with them to the Dimension X. Doctor Doom's only in it for about 20 minutes because for some reason they manage to rescue him. He blows some heads up, then goes back, and then he just gets destroyed by the Fantastic Four, punching him one after the other. That's how they defeat him, punching him. He can we just saw him what makes it worse is we saw him the scene before blowing people's heads up, and he gets defeated by being punched in the face, one at a time. It still astonishes me to this day. This is Marvel's first family, but give them back to the MCU, please. Sony did it with Spider-Man, and yes, I'm one of those rare people who like Amazing Spider-Man, both of them. But generally, I believe that Spider-Man in the MCU will work, so will this. And Fox have a successful superhero franchise. They have X-Men. You don't need this one. And they're not going to make another one because Spider-Man have only had 2 reboots. It'll become 3 by this year. Do you know how many Fantastic Four have had? They had that one in the 1990s nobody knew about. The 2 that in the year 2001-2007, which are worryingly the best. And this one. So they've had 4 films, and they still can't get it right. And it's worse. We're in 2015 where superhero movies are just getting better. We're getting Captain America Civil War and Batman v Superman. That is the comic. We're lifting brilliant comic books. And they come out with this. This is just frankly a crime now. This and the director, if you heard what he said, it makes it doomed from the start, because he said it's Fox's fault. No, I say it's Josh Trank's fault. If he says that the movie he had in mind was better than that, you should have fought for it. And if not, ask for an extended home release. But not this. Once upon a time, the Wachowski brothers actually made good sci-fi movies. Everybody remembers The Matrix. It was amazing. Fast forward to 2015, however. Just what happened? Like, what is this? Jupiter Ascending is just a steaming pile of rubbish. It just doesn't make any sense. You have a girl for some reason called Jupiter Jones who discovers she's the she's the ruler of the Earth because she's not human, and aliens destroyed the dinosaurs, and Channing Tatum is some half-wolf thing. It just doesn't work. Like, halfway through, all the action sequences are basically saying you have Jupiter gets tricked into marrying somebody. Channing Tatum has to rescue her, rinse and repeat. And don't even get me started on Eddie Redmayne. Like, he won an Oscar for Best Actor. What happened? What voice is he doing? And did he want an Oscar, or is he trying to get them to take it back? This doesn't make half of it doesn't really work. Sean Bean is pretty much wasted. I mean, you expect Sean Bean to die. They don't kill him. Most people think that's you've failed when you've done that, and this movie has. They look like they've stolen half the sets from somewhere. And for a sci-fi movie, it's just dull. Wachowskis, take my advice. Either get someone else to help you with the movies, or just stop making sci-fi films. You're just making terrible ones now. Here's a genuine question. Who asked for this movie? Like, seriously, the first Paul Blart Mall Cop was rubbish. It made a rubbish parody of the Die Hard vent scene. And now, for Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, exactly the same rubbish, except in Vegas. And the advertising campaign was even worse. Like, they did a parody of the Too Fast, Too Furious trailer, with Too Blart, Too Furious. I don't need to say any more, but no more movies, please. Paul Blart is not a good character. This is not a good movie. And I was glad that they didn't make another one. So why did they do this? Of all things. Okay, so number 1, Pixels. Or as I like to call it, the worst attempt of copying that Futurama episode ever. Seriously. This movie is just terrible. When it tries to be clever, like including the Pac-Man creator, it's not even the Pac-Man creator. And it tries to have those, oh my god, he did this type of plot twist. But that plot twist doesn't work. Like the reason why Peter Dinklage won that contest. He used cheat codes, and the reason why he beat Pac-Man in this world, in the real life, he used cheat codes. 1, in an arcade game, you can't use cheat codes. 2, you can't use cheat codes in real life. If they'd explained it like there's a control center that controlled the games, then maybe you could have got away with it, but no. This just... Apparently Adam Sandler was a good actor once and he was in good films, but I was born in 2000, so I wouldn't know about that. But so all of me and people of my similar age will know of Adam Sandler is rubbish movies. But now he's Hollywood's now Hollywood have got rid of him, and now he's Netflix's problem. And if Netflix get rid of him, which they probably will, I give it a year, then he's just stuffed. Because Pixels was the worst movie of 2015. Well, that was the top 5 worst movies of 2015. Now, I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird, I have got a cold. And after this, I am planning on making some more reviews and movie reviews. I've got some Doctor Who figures that need reviewing, my Lego minifigures that need reviewing, the Hulkbuster set that needs reviewing, some pop vinyls, and a McLaren P1 that needs reviewing. So I will do all of that soon. But until then, let's hope 2016 has a lot more better movies than this year. And please, no more Adam Sandler.